Can we do it?
In 2001, BMW M offered only 4 models and sold just 23,000 cars. But 24 years later, that number's actually grown beyond 200,000. That's more than Jaguar, Dodge, and Infiniti combined. So here are 3 facts you may not know about the Individual program. First, this actually started in 1991, and like most everything else related to BMW, was late getting to the US. It wouldn't be here until 2006. Why the delay? It seems US customers just couldn't make up their minds. If you ordered a BMW and later on decided to cancel it, BMW wouldn't actually penalize you. Not wanting to be stuck with a Barbie Pink 7 Series or some other ridiculous color, they finally relented and decided that they would penalize you for canceling, but in exchange, you could now order any color you want. Second, how does the Individual paint program actually work? So there are 3 tiers. You can order a color that's offered as a personalized selection, such as Tanzanite Blue Metallic. It's an option that costs more than a regular color, like Alpine White or something like that, but it's one that's readily available. They'll always approve this. The next way is to select a color from the Individual builder. Now you won't find it on USA's website, but you can head to their Euro site to see what's available for your specific car. Now there's a chance BMW won't approve the color, but it's very slim. Believe me that they want your money. Your last choice is to pick a color that's actually never been done before, sort of like what Porsche does with their paint to sample option. Now BMW might approve it or they might not, and it's always best to have a few backup options when you go order your car. Now this last one is something that I always get asked, which is why does BMW say no to certain colors? And there's a couple of reasons. The first is the chemical composition of the paint can change. They can't get certain materials to make it, and then the tint isn't exactly correct. And that's usually what the 2 means when you see something like Secure Orange 2. It simply means version 2. The next reason is that the factory that builds the car doesn't have the ability to paint it, such as the M2, which is built in Mexico. Perhaps there isn't enough time in the production schedule to get your car out the door, which happens usually around model year changes or LCI updates. It could also not be financially viable to paint one car a color. It has to be done in batches, so if BMW doesn't want to do 29 other cars like yours, they're going to say no. And this usually happens with the paint to sample option. And lastly, they could be saving it for a special model coming out. For instance, BMW wouldn't let me paint my G80 M3 Interlagos blue because the Jare model would be made in that color a year later. And hey, be patient with your order. Now it might take a little longer, but as you can see, the results are usually worth it. I'm Mike with Machines with Souls. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.